Hey guys, it's Jake bringing you another workout. Today we're going to be doing a low impact kind of intro to HIIT training workout. This is going to involve some light dumbbells, or if you don't have dumbbells, you can use soup cans or water bottles. We're going to be going through 10 different exercises, working 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off. This is going to be a full body workout, so we're going to be going through almost every muscle group. There's no warm-up required for this workout. These are all going to be, like I said, low impact movements. The first move we're going to be doing is a squat with a knee raise. And we're going to be not using any dumbbells for this one. So here we go. We're going to do a squat, knee raise, squat, knee raise. And so we're just dropping into that squat and alternating which knee we raise at the top of the squat. It's important to keep your head up and chest up in that squat. Make sure you're breaking at your hips. We're not bending forward to do that. If you can't get all the way down to that deep squat, that's totally fine. Just work on getting a little bit lower each time and making sure you get that good neutral. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's the first exercise. The next one we're going to be going into is a dumbbell front raise, and then we're going to be doing a lat raise. So we're alternating between front and lat raise. We're going to be using a dumbbell in each hand. We're going to be getting started here in 2, 1. Here we go. So it's in a front raise and a lat raise. With that lat raise and front raise, we want just a very minor bend in our elbows. Through this, we just want to be breathing. Again, you want to be head up, chest up. We want a nice tight core. We're just going front and left. And we have 3, 2, 1. All right. Next move we're going into is a lunge. So we're going to be doing an alternating lunge. We're going to step forward, and you're going to drop that back knee to the ground. If you can't quite get it to the ground, you can get a block, or you can work on just getting it as low as you can, and just going there. So here we go. We're going to get started with these lunges. So again, if you need a block or something to put under your knee to get it down as low as you can, then I would recommend pausing the video, rewinding, getting that block, and putting it there for your back knee, giving yourself something to rest that knee on. Remember, we're not bouncing our knees off the ground here. We're just touching the ground very briefly and coming back up. We have 3, 2, 1. All right, so the next move we're going to be doing is a dumbbell bicep curl with an overhead press. So we're going to be curling the dumbbells up and then pressing overhead, coming back down. The whole motion, we want to be under control. We're starting here in 2, 1. Here we go. So curl, press, curl, press. And we're just working through these. Again, keeping a nice strong chest. You want to keep that core flexed. Keep the glutes tight. And as we reach up overhead, we're twisting those dumbbells. And as we do the lowering phase, we're twisting them back. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And the next thing we got is going to be a single leg deadlift. So we're going to be bending over, back leg goes up and reaching down towards our toe. If you're not there yet, that's totally fine. You can either do both legs or you can do a low leg raise, starting that here, right now. And we're going to be alternating each time. You do want a slight bend in your knee. You want to do your best to keep a neutral spine so your head follows where your back is moving. And we're just just alternating between those legs. Or, like I said, if you're not there yet, we're just doing a standard deadlift, okay? So work on keeping those hands close to your shins and going down to getting as close to our toes as possible. We have 3, 2, 1. All right. So the next thing we're going to be doing is a dumbbell overhead tricep extension. So for this one, you're going to be taking your dumbbells, you're reaching up overhead, and then those dumbbells are going to drop behind your head and straight back up. And we're going to do that one for 40 seconds starting now. So it's down behind your head, straight up overhead, trying to keep those elbows pointed to the sky the entire time. And just going back and forth, trying to drop those arms to a 90-degree angle and then straight up overhead. Here we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Next thing we're going to be doing is flutter kicks. This is an ab exercise. We're going to be laying down on our back, and you're going to be lifting one leg at a time. The goal is to have both legs off the ground, but if you're not there yet, lift one leg, lift the other leg, alternating, starting now. So we're going to be lifting our legs and switching. Again, if you're not quite there yet, you keep your legs up, one leg down, one leg up, and trying just barely resting it on the ground, using that core as much as possible. Other things you can do is work for a few seconds on and then rest the leg. So you don't have to go the entire time, but I do recommend doing your best to keep those legs up for as long as possible. We have 3, 2, 1. All right. So the next thing we're going to be doing is calf raise. You can use your dumbbells here, or you don't have to. We're going to be lifting up onto our toes and dropping back down, just barely touching our heels to the ground before each rep. Have a nice controlled decentric motion when you are dropping back down to the ground. We don't want to be slamming our heels down, but we want to be slowly and controlled through this whole move here. We're just trying to get up as high as we can each time, looking up onto a shelf. In 3, 2, 1. All right. So next thing we're going to be doing is a bent over row. This is going to work our back. So you're going to need your dumbbells for this one. You're going to bend over at a 45-degree angle, and you're going to pull those dumbbells up towards your rib cage. So we're getting started here in 3, 2, 1. Again, here we want a neutral spine. That means our head is looking straight ahead. We're not looking up at ourselves, and we are pulling right towards that rib cage, feeling that tightness in your back each and every pull. Legs slightly bent over at that 45-degree angle. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are on to the last exercise. This one is going to be a hang with a high pull. So you're going to be holding the dumbbells in front of you. You're going to drop them down right around to where your knees are at. And then you're going to drive up and lift those dumbbells up by your shoulders. We're starting right now. So we are just slightly bending over, and then we're pulling those dumbbells up, driving our elbows towards the ceiling. And this last one we're going to work for the full minute. So again, you're using the power of your hips driving forward to propel those dumbbells up. We're halfway done. Very slight hang, with a slight knee bend, and then driving up. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and that is the intro to HIIT training. HIIT training stands for high intensity interval training. So those are things where we're working hard for a certain number of seconds and then resting for very short times. What that does is keep the heart rate up, allows you to burn more calories. It continues to burning calories after your exercise. And it's a great style of training for building cardio as well as strength. So with that, that is our exercise for the day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you for the next workout.